Assalamualaikum and good morning to Mr. Ella. So we are from LOB31003 as our topic will be Semarakku Pertiwi Liner. So before we start, we would like to introduce our group member. My name is Kidnap Ransom, Muhammad Haziq Aiman, Afiq Afifi, Muhammad Arifuddin and Ilham Mustaqim. So for the question, we have chosen question number 5, which is about shipowner insurance for piracy release. The case study is about the Semarakku Pertiwi Liner, and it happened in the Gulf Island as the crew have been taken and the ransom have to pay. Also the vessel have a minor damage. So for the question, we have to specify the marine insurance that policy that I have to include, and the shipowner have to protect against the piracy, and how the shipowner added the risk management strategy at the high risk zone, which is the Gulf Island. To make the assignment interesting and also make better than yesterday, we have included the video as you can see.
The Gulf of Aden continues to present significant security challenges for maritime operations. Vessels transients this vital waterway remain vulnerable to acts of piracy. Understanding this risk is crucial for effective planning and mitigation.
So for the type of content of our group member that we will explain throughout the presentation will be what happened, insurance required, coverage, what is policy matter, will be study, also include to be understanding, to be the example, action plan, what will they have to do, solution strategy, how the solution need to implement, best insurance solution, which is what insurance that we can take, piracy prevention strategy, the financial loss for identify the costs that have been excluded. So building long-term resilience, trying to take away, and lesson is for what we have learned from this incident, and the end will be the conclusion. Okay, for the first part, which is what happened. So for the first one, about the Semarakku Pertiwi, the thing that happened is vessel is hijacked in the Gulf Aden. As we know, the Gulf Aden is a high risk zone, which is a lot of piracy happen. For the second point will be Semarakku Pertiwi. For the crew is held hostage for 7 days. The days that they have been hostage is not specifically stated, but for the question is pelayanan seriously disruption. For the third point is the ransom, which is we have to pay to the piracy to take out our crew, is have to pay the financial transaction and agency. For the last point is because of the hijacking, the vessel of the Semarakku Pertiwi is minor damage and cargo loss. It is loss of property of both ship and cargo side. So for the next point, which is insurance coverage requirements. So for the insurance coverage, as we know, hull and machinery insurance, which is for physical damage for the ship and or vessel, exclude what is endorsed. Second point, war risk insurance, which is for the piracy protection under clause 1.2, 1.5 Malicious Acts. So for the third point is the B&I club, as we have learned, protection and indemnity insurance, which is for cover the crew liability, cargo claim and legal expenses. So for the next 2 points, for the insurance coverage required is KNR, which is Kidnap Ransom, as the piracy have kidnapped the crew. So for cover the ransom payment, negotiation and emergency response. This is for to cover the ransom that has to pay. So for the next is cargo insurance, which is to protect the ship cargo, which is for to carry cargo, for the goods that they have been transported to protect the third party cargo that interest on the board.
Assalamualaikum, and my name is Muhammad Haziq. So this is my part, which is case study. We go for the detail of the MV part. So the vessel and its name. The vessel name is MV part. The flag is background. Type is general cargo and owner is shipping. The case is hijacking, which is on 12 January 2011. Location is Gulf of Aden. Status error from level allied. The crew members, which is 2 days and 4 assignment. Head hostage is for 497 days, and the result is 4.7 years. So this is the insurance and response status. The coverage gaps, which is we have 3 non-KNR insurance, which is ransom paid from owner's part. The second one is inadequate war risk policy, which is exclude piracy related hull damage. No P&I normal support. You receive no post release counseling operational error, which is 2 ignore PM54 advisors, no outbound speed 12 knots, and no schedule or emergency protocol. So this we go through to the aftermath and industry back, which is the legal Danish Maritime Authority being fined clause shipping for negligence. IMO adopted resolution 1052. So to 7 anti-piracy risk or 2013. clause. In the clause 2 crew members, they are not given PTSD. So the lesson learned from this insurance. Mandatory KNR plus 4 risk for HRA. PNI clause now require post-traumatic care clause. The second is operation, which is MP5 compliance, citadels, ethics plus clause 3 and RAD. So the MS show legislation real-time level coordination, and the third one is the legal EU Directive 2014/90 best judicial research. So this is from my part.
Yes, Assalamualaikum. My name is Semarakku Pertiwi Liner. I am from the MSc group. This is my part is immediate action plan. Okay, so the first point is mandate KNR insurance for all voyage to risk area HRA. Okay, for your information, KNR is for Kidnap Ransom, and for special issue financial protection during hijacking. Okay, for the next one is install safe room. Offers secure during attack, ensuring crew safety. Okay, this room is very important for the crew because if any hijacking, we can save in this room. Okay, for the next point is conduct monthly anti-piracy frequency training, keep crew prepared and alert. Okay, for the next slide is solution strategy. For the first one is bundle policy coverage, comprehensive protect package ensure no debt during crisis. Okay, for the second is PMP integration with on board. Regulations security drill helps crew respond quickly and efficiently to threat. And the impact is faster response times, reduce financial and emotional losses, and improve crew preparedness. And the last for the key performance indicator is target in 80%, reduce reduction in privacy related losses within 12 months, and measurable outcome designed for sustainable risk mitigation. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, so next I will continue for the best insurance solution. We have included this for better understanding or better suggestion for the Semarakku Pertiwi for Indonesia. So we may have for first one to have all-in-one global insurance, which is Semarakku Pertiwi can choose Lord of London for bringing package, which is the cover hull damage, cancer, of hire, and KR support also. So the cost for this insurance is we only use this single insurance but cover all of the coverage, and the cons is exclude crew mental health because it is too expensive. But for this insurance, it's also cover or it also have this package, but for cost saving, we have to exclude. But I think for the cost, we have to suggest to just take it, although there is the high cost. For this insurance, that's for large fleet or we see the big vessel that operate the high resolution after that. For the next option is Malaysia Optimize, which we can use Etika plus Light Guardian PNI, which is cover local compliance, which is Malaysia currency MYR, cover ransom, cruises and resale repair. So for the cost for this Etika and the guard will be full coverage, then the compliance, and the cost will be multiple liability to manage. It is two insurance that will have to manage. So as for my Malaysia flag vessel or Malaysia operating. So for the next, for the budget friendly cost, is provided his cost plus Disney and American Club insurance. So it's cover half plus piracy, ransom, liabilities. For the cost or the benefit is 20% cheaper than Lloyd. So for the next is complex claim process. It's hard to claim the process due to a lot of documentation that have to take in. For the best one is small aquarium for the best cost cutting. For the last one, option will be single insurance which partial. We can use ACA, AXA, SL, Navy, War and Piracy. It's for cover hull, license and cyber piracy also. So for the important our benefit will be supply management, it's easy to manage, and the cost will be missing crew cargo coverage. That is for the ASA, will not cover for the crew or the cargo damage coverage. So it's for the tech focus ship, which is the high vessel that use AI like that.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Afifi bin Ishaq and I am from Group Messi. For my part, I want to present about the piracy prevention strategy. So, for the first part, or for the first prevention strategy, the first is pre-voyage. So, during the route analysis, there will be a BMD 5 compliance and security guides. The purpose of this pre-voyage is to ensure vessels are well prepared and avoid high-risk areas where possible. Okay. For the second prevention strategy, next is post-attack, which is to activate crisis response team, log incident, report for insurance, immediate action, and documentation are essential for legal and insurance process. So, for the last piracy prevention strategy is in transit. Okay, so in transit, they have the ship have to maintain which is above 18 knots 24/7 crew, which is we will be watching the ship citadel readiness. So it is for the high speed and constant vigilance to reduce the risk of successful pirate body. Okay, for my next presentation, I will talk about beyond financial loss. So, the first thing for financial loss is ethicality. The ethicality which is I want to explain is to prioritize crew safety above financial concerns, because human life is the highest priority and must be protected under any circumstances. Okay, so after we finish with ethicality, next is legal barrier. Legal barrier is restrictions on ransom payments. Okay, paying ransom may violate international laws, risking legal penalties for companies, which is going to be a bad look for the company and negative outcome. So, for lastly is dilemma. Dilemma is balancing humanitarian responsibility and legal compliance. So, from here, we know that ship owners must navigate the fine line between saving life and adhering to the law.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning. I am Ramsaki Mazlan and I am from the Amazing Group. This I want to present about building long-term resilience. First, deploy the surveillance system. Advanced technology enables daily implementation and reduce the risk of surprise attacks. Secondly is collaboration with Naval Patrol or MSC HOA or UKMTO. Coordination with military force, extend defense capabilities and ensure timely response in emergencies. Thirdly is the last crew-building program for post-crisis support. Providing psychological and care support methods, crew morale and prevent long-term trauma. And then conduct annual reviews and simulation audits. Regular assessment ensure update protection measures and ongoing legal complaints. And final 10 points. Ensure wisely H&M, PNR, war risk, KNR and cargo. As mentioned, is comprehensive coverage is critical in hard risk piracy prone areas. Then the prepare proactive BMP5 lawlessness, emergency clear, secure planning. And then the restoration is strategies preparedness, minimize incident and space survivability. And then the last one is protect life and assets. Prevention over research, investing in prevention is more cost effective and life saving than planning after crisis. These are the importance of marine insurance, hull and machinery, KI, cargo, war risk and kidnap and ransom.
Alright, so I will continue for the act involved for the Semarakku Pertiwi. What the act that involved will be, for the first one, the act will be UNCLOS, which is 1982 UNCLOS. So for the key profession that UNCLOS for is, there is 4 acts, which is 100, 101, 105 and 107. All of this is because of the incident that happened. So for this act, we can refer to the key because of provide a legal framework for anti-piracy, enforcement and areas in international water, which is Gulf of Aden. For the next act will be SUA Convention 1988. This act will involve Art 3 and Act 5. So this is for allow global prosecution, cause of pirate even by foreign navies. For the third act will be Marine Insurance Act 1906, which UK. It involves section 17, 33, 55 and 60. So for the act will be concluded as legal foundation for insurance claim on cargo, ransom and vessel damage if terms are met. For the fourth one will be IMO BMP5 as mentioned by my fellow members. So it will be for advice 24 hours watch and anti-knot speed satellite use to report to UKMTO MSHA OA. So it's for providing support, insurance claim and legal protection during piracy incident. So for the next one is, as we know, MSO is always the act that involved in marine or insurance. So it have to ship must follow the safety rule and carry valid insurance aligned with the international standard has been state of. So it's for ensure Malaysia vessel are compliant and properly insured for the Malaysian vessel and registered. For the next is the Insurance Act 1996, which is for Malaysia. The Act will be section 91, 92 and 105. It's for validate the insurance claim through the legal compliance with the Malaysian law. For the last one will be Malaysian Penal Code, which is section 362, 364 and 391. This is for allow Malaysia to prosecute pirate under national criminal laws. For this insurance, we have state to make our enhance our mark. For we have said what the incident and what the act involved for the Semarakku Pertiwi Liner. So thank you.
So for the conclusion, what is the importance of the marine insurance, which is they cover for the insurance is risk mitigation, crew training and ethical awareness. So for the operating in high resource like the Gulf of Aden, it must more than routine coverage. So what we go through for the lesson learned, which is insurance coverage, risk management, crew safety, legal and ethical awareness, communication and coordination, and real case reflection. So for the insurance coverage, no single policy can protect against all piracy risk. So for the risk management, proactive strategy like the MP5, armed guard, cycle status and crew drills must be implemented before high risk voyage. So when we go through for the high risk voyage, we must take a risk management which is provide the MP5, armed guard, status and crew drills. So for the crew safety, when we should always take precedence, which is both during and after an attack, KNR and trauma recovery plans are vital. Legal and ethical awareness, where vessel members may be necessary, shipowners must remain aware of anti-terrorism laws and act within ethical boundaries. So the communication and coordination, working with organizations like UKMTO and MSCHOA and maintaining real-time tracking can expedite rescue and claims. So the last one, which is real case infection, the MPD like hijacking mirror the assignment sceneries for in this risk and failures are not theoretical but real and accurate. So this is a picture is worth 1,000 words, which is the first one. This is the location of the Gulf of Aden, which is the hijacking happened. So this is the like a picture that they hijacking. They use they use a small boat, but they hijack the big one, the big ship. So this also the crew safety crew try to save their life. So the Canada Naval Army also involved in this survival. So this is the picture when they let go, and also this is the picture. All this is the picture of the hijacking. And so before I end the speech, just like the storm, we prepare for rains to destroy us. This is the one that sings us. So this is from our group, which is the amazing. The greatest we are really grateful to Miss Laila for the opportunity and support that allow us to successfully complete this assessment with passion and dedication.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.